Today is Sunday the 30th of August. I don't know if you guys can see that. But yeah, today's Sunday the 30th of August and it's a bank holiday Sunday. And I thought it'd be quite a cool opportunity to speak about alcohol meets fitness, because I've been asked to go out myself with a bunch of friends and to have a couple of drinks. So I thought it'd be quite an interesting topic to try and cover and tell you guys how you can go about with alcohol and fitness. Okay guys, let's discuss alcohol. So first of all, alcohol has got 7 calories per 1 gram of alcohol. Alcohol is an empty calorie, so it isn't an essential nutrient that our body actually needs. But how do we go about actually consuming alcohol and still having fun, going out with our friends, partying, or whatever it may be, still achieving our fitness goals? Let's get right to it. First thing I want to mention is, if you are going out every single weekend and you're just getting completely wasted, I'm sorry, but if you're really serious about achieving your goal and losing body fat, it's probably going to affect you quite majorly, so you're going to have to try and cut back a little bit, and you can't be going out every single weekend getting wasted. Step 1 is you're going to have to be efficient with your calories. You're going to have to save calories, especially because the amount of calories that are in alcohol and it's so easy to consume them. You're going to have to be clever with your calorie intake for the day. So what I like to do is I will fast in the morning potentially, and I'll try and save a lot of my calories for late in the evening when I'm going to be having that alcohol. Foods that I'll tend to select on that day will be very nutrient dense foods, so a lot of green stuff and a lot of more high protein based stuff. If I go for carbs, I'm going to try and keep my carbs quite low because I'm trying to save a lot of my calories for later on. So that's a little approach you can take to try and save those calories so you can use them later when you are going to be going out and getting drunk and consuming alcohol. So you can drink alcohol on this fitness journey, but you have to understand it's calories in versus calories out. And because alcohol is liquid calories, it's very easy to consume in excess amounts. You're going to have to be clever with your calories for the day, just to give you a lot of calories to play with, and hopefully you can limit the damage that you can do when you are drinking alcohol. Okay, so the next thing you're going to have to do is stay on top of your daily activity. Just because you're going out and getting drunk and drinking with your friends or whatever it is, doesn't mean you just stop being active and just be lazy for the whole day. So typically what I like to do is I'll still stay on top of my daily activity. So I typically like to hit 10,000 steps. So I still will go on my way and hit my 10,000 steps or get my workout in, because I'm trying to burn some calories. So you want to give yourself extra calories to play with. So I'll try and burn more calories just to give me a little bit of leeway when I am going to be consuming extra calories from alcohol. Next one is so important, guys. So alcohol selection. The alcohol you are going to be drinking during that social occasion, whatever it may be, is going to be really important, because if you're going to be selecting such alcohol as cider, lager, cocktails, you're going to have to be very mindful, because the calorie content in those particular drinks add up very rapidly and it's so easy to consume as well. So you have to be very mindful with whatever you're selecting. Especially if you're a heavyweight drinker and it takes you a lot longer to get drunk, you could potentially need to be drinking quite a few beers, and that can really add up your overall calories in terms of alcohol consumption. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put up on screen different calorie content of different drinks, just to give you guys a bit of a better picture so you guys can see the amount of calories that are in some of the popular drinks that you potentially might like to actually drink. In terms of alcohol selection, what I like to do is I like to go for vodka, whiskey, gin, essentially spirits, because spirits are a lot stronger and you won't need to consume as much of it, especially to get that kind of buzz. And if you're trying to get drunk, trust me, you're not going to need much of spirits to get yourself drunk, and you're going to be saving a lot more calories. So that's why you want to tend to be going for spirits if you can, or if you really just can't drink spirits and you want to go for like beers, try and find the light versions of them. And just be mindful, pay attention to the labels and see the potential calorie content of those drinks if you are going to go for them. But I do recommend going for spirits, just because you're trying to limit the potential damage you can do. Here's another good one for you guys. This one is a really good one. So at the end of the night, when you finish all the drinking, it's time to go back home. This is something you're gonna have to make sure that you can avoid. Trust me, I at times find it's really difficult myself to do, and I won't lie, because it is hard to do. At the end of the night, you are gonna have to really ensure that you avoid having that potential takeaway, whether it be having a kebab, whether it be having cheesy chips, fried chicken and chips, whatever it may be. You're gonna have to really try and avoid having these foods, because if you can't avoid having those food at the end of the night, all the tips prior to this one will just be pointless, because the amount of calories that's going to be in that takeaway at the end of the night is going to be vast. So you really want to try and avoid it if you can. And if you do have a takeaway at the end of the night, the chances of you saving that calorie deficit that you created from the whole week worth of dieting are very slim, and you potentially can do a lot of damage here. If it does come down to it, then you can't just resist having food at the end of the night. Prepare something and have it at home, so at least when you go home you can have that you can have that meal that you created, and at least it will be a lot less calories and you're saving yourself a lot of damage there. Or what you could do is you could go to somewhere like McDonald's and just go for a healthy alternative, such as a low calorie wrap or a chicken salad, something just to really try and control your overall calorie intake. Final thing I have to speak about is the day after, because the day after is very important as well, because you might have taken all the steps to actually control your overall calorie intake to the day of drinking, but the day after matters just as much, because let's be fair, if you're going quite hard, you are going to be very hangover, and temptation to be lazy and just eat absolute crap is going to be so tempted. So the best thing for you to do is to actually try and get yourself back on track, get back on top of your activity, get back on point with your nutrition, and just hit the reset button and start all over again. And yeah, those are some of the tips you can actually take to go about still being able to go out with your friends, socializing and consuming alcohol if you're someone who likes to regularly go out and drink alcohol. But remember, you don't want to be doing this every single weekend. The chances of you being able to save the calorie deficit is going to be really hard, because let's be fair, when you are drinking a lot of alcohol, you're just going to lose track. You're not going to remember how much you drank in the first place, and then temptation can get a better of you as well. Hope these tips have really helped you guys, and you can see that you still can go out, socialize and have a bit of fun. It's all about being clever, because balance is key, and this whole fitness thing is long term, and it's all about being clever to try and allow yourself to get away with doing it. Smash that thumbs up button, guys. Like, share, comment and subscribe. I'll catch you very soon.